The weave is broken. Those of might and magic are falling. Factions fly to fill the vacuum of power as the spell plague brings destruction across the Forgotten Realms. Two heroes meet in the abandoned ruins of the Sword Coast town of Leylon. Women skilled in sword and sorcery, upon whose shoulders rest the fate of the entire Forgotten Realms.
Wait. Is he talking about us?
I sure hope not, because that sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Oh, gods. Hello and welcome to Best Left Forgotten, the deliberately unofficial and uncanon D&D podcast. My name is Nathan Cordray and I am your Dungeon Master.
My name is Miriam Feats, and I play Clarrybelle Trollbleeder, the Barbarian.
My name is Jess Wolfendow and I play Flick Goldkind, the Gnome Druid.
In case you've forgotten, Flick and Clarrybelle were captured by goblins and spared from becoming a sacrifice when they were recognized by the goblin queen, Iki. They struck a deal with the goblins to stop raiding Hamoon in return for access to the well at his settlement. And then they struck a deal with Hamoon for a mysterious sword hidden in the keep in return for the goblins' use of the well. Trekking up and down and up the mountain, they investigated the keep, found a chapel saloon, Flick's goddess, and headed down into the crypt, where they found the sword that Hamoon described, guarded by a great stone golem. Defeating the golem and returning the sword to Hamoon, they secured the goblins' access to the well and returned to Fandalen with Darden. And since our last session, we have had a level up from level 2 to level 3. Miriam, tell us about that.
So Clarrybelle has leveled up to a level 3 Barbarian and has taken the Ancestral Guardian's path.
Spicy.
And I just got a couple more spells, which I'm very excited about. I have second level spells now. It's going to be great.
Super spicy.
So spicy.
And also, since our last session, while Nundro and Thardan Rockseeker and Sildar Hallbinter are looking through all of the information that has been collected by our party over the past few weeks, we've had 2 weeks worth of downtime. Tell us about what you've done with that.
So Clarrybelle, first of all, sent another letter back home like she did last downtime with a folded paper daisy. And then she went to research into the sword that she and Flick very carelessly gave to Hamoon. And it turns out it was quite careless because the sword was being protected from necromancers by the followers of Saloon. And
It's fine.
It's fine and we'll live with our decisions. And Clarrybelle then, feeling the weight of her time spent with the goblins, organised a leaflet campaign for goblin rights, handed out leaflets faithfully amongst the streets of Fandalen, and was informed about a very interesting meeting that is going to be happening at an undisclosed time between the members of the Emerald Enclave, somewhere in the Neverwinter Wood.
Fabulous. And Jess.
Hi. So I found out a lot of rumors in my research. So I've picked up a couple of sort of threads that we can maybe tug on after this little arc is over. There was Lord Neverember, who was the Lord of Neverwinter, who was seeking mercenaries, the mighty wizard Mordenkainen, and the secret ancient library in the far south that apparently holds all the knowledge in the world. I also did a bit of following of Toby, the easily forgotten and unseen guy who, was just sort of chilling around. Pretty good guy. And most importantly, I found out the name of Sildar's elk, whose name is Elandra. And I'm very, very happy to have that piece of information to share with you all.
Let's jump right in. Towards the end of the couple of weeks of downtime, you're resting in the evening. It's probably around 1, 2 a.m. and you're both asleep in your room.
Who has the orb?
Okay, as an audio sort of guide here, we just threw the same thing 3 times in rock, paper, scissors. Okay, I don't know what that means. You have the orb.
I don't know if winning me.
I don't know either.
I'll take the orb. Clarrybelle has the orb.
I love that you just assume that the orb is part of this.
No, it's just good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Anyway, continue.
You are sleeping in your rooms. If you remember, your room is directly connected to the room that Sildar Hallbinter is staying in. And there was, due to an incident, I believe, involving you, Clarrybelle, a hole connecting the 2 rooms. What are your passive perceptions?
13.
16.
Flick, you kind of feel yourself roused. Your eyes shoot open, and standing above you is a cloaked and hooded man with a dagger. standing ready to stab you.
I'm going to get out of the way of that, please.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Can I just kind of roll out of bed? Am I pressed up against the wall on the other side?
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to try roll towards him so I end up at his feet and not under the dagger.
Okay, can you make an acrobatics check?
8.
8. Okay. Okay. You try to dodge out of the way, but this man plunges the dagger into you as you move with a natural 20. So you take 8 points of piercing damage as well as 4 points of poison damage.
Do I hear any of this?
What we're going to do now is we are going to roll initiative,
Oh my goodness.
and you are still asleep.
So I roll initiative, but I'll have to be awakened before I can do anything?
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
It's a 10.
6.
Shocked by your sudden awakening, they are going to swing to attack you again, and they miss you.
Oh dear. I mean, yay.
The one standing above you, however, Clarrybelle,
There it is.
stabs down to hit you, and you take 4 points of piercing damage and 2 points of poison damage.
I have resistance to poison damage.
Fabulous, then you're going to take 1. Naturally, you are awakened.
Yeah, baby.
Flick Goldkind. You are lying in bed, having just been stabbed.
Yeah, that's not an ideal situation to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Having lost just about half of my hit points on that.
Oy.
Yeah, I'm going to probably scream.
Okay.
As my bonus action. Hopefully maybe waking Sildar up or something along those lines. And then sort of almost reflexively, I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Tell me about that.
So that is a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. And it's when it starts its turn there. So
Okay.
we'll deal with that when it comes up, I believe.
Sure.
But yeah, big Moonbeam happens.
Moonbeam. Okay, beautiful. Clarrybelle.
Clarrybelle immediately bonus action rages.
Nice.
And as she wakes up in this rage, around her 4 spectral figures appear.
Nice.
3 older dwarves, 2 women and 1 man, who all have similar facial features and thick, luscious beards to Clarrybelle. And one is a spectral goblin that wears the sort of Trollbeater clan armor as well, but
my God.
is probably, as people could assume, not actually part of the Trollbeater clan.
Yeah.
And as she rages, she is going to stand up from her bed, which I imagine will be half movement.
Yep.
So I'll grab my weapon, and I'm going to swing for the one that is standing over Flick, rather than the one that's standing next to me. So I'm happy to move and take an attack of opportunity if I need to do that.
Okay, they will take an attack of opportunity against you, which will miss.
Cool. And I'm going to...
Not the expected course of action on the point of these assassins. That is like, I'm just going to go, all right?
Bye. And I'm going to reckless.
Nice.
That went from a natural 1 to an 18. It's going to be 23.
That will definitely hit.
So that's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, spicy.
As my ancestral guardians flood this figure, and until the start of my next turn, any attacks that it makes that aren't against me are at disadvantage. And if it attacks Flick, Flick has resistance to the damage that it does.
Wow. As these ancestral guardians rush, the assassin kind of like flails its arms about and its hood falls back. And you see a man, a human, quite a wide head and a wide stance that he's taking. He's a big guy. Beard, scruffy, dirty face.
Well, how do you do? And I wink at him.
Wow, okay.
From the other room, the hole in the wall, even with your moonbeam and the light that it's creating, which is pretty much like fully lighting the room as if you were outside in the sun, you hear, "No, I don't think so." And this massive flash of light come from the room next door.
Yes!
The assassin whose head has been removed and is currently... My God, I'm sorry.
Wow, so easily.
The
Hell yeah.
assassin whose hood has been removed, which is standing in the moonbeam, that's you.
Yep. I need a constitution saving throw, please.
Definitely fails with the 2.
Excellent. That's 2d10.
Oh.
Ooh.
8 points of damage there as he is engulfed in ghostly flames.
Okay. So this assassin, having been rushed by Clarrybelle and then also been rushed by the ghosts, is now burning in the flames of a moonbeam, is going to kick back at you, Clarrybelle, and completely miss,
Woo.
and is going to run away from you, and you can take 2 attacks of opportunity.
I would love to take my attack of opportunity. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 is the AC, yes.
Nice. It's exactly the same damage as last time, which was 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, as this assassin runs, he collapses on the ground, dead.
Awesome.
And I turn to the other assassin. Can we help you with anything, sir?
I love you.
That assassin is going to have a think and not think successfully, so is going to turn to the open window of your room. You're on the 2nd floor, I'm not sure if you remember that, and it's going to go... and it's going to leap out of the window and take some fall damage. Oh, that's some good fall damage. Flick, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to walk to the window and see how they're doing down there.
Okay, they're still alive, but they have crumpled onto the ground.
All right. I'm just going to use my bonus action to move that moonbeam over to where they are.
Okay.
Can I have a constitution saving throw, please?
Okay. That's a 6 on the die, so probably not.
11 points of damage.
Ooh. Clarrybelle?
I will also walk over to the window.
Oh, dear. This poor fellow.
Sildar's fine.
And yeah, Sildar can handle herself. I mean, this is going to be at disadvantage because he's prone and it's a ranged weapon, but I'll huck a javelin down.
Well,
With a natural 1, I completely
Okay.
miss him.
you fall out the window.
I want to put it past Nathan. Don't say that out loud.
You know, I mean, it's a small thing. You go to throw and you're just a little off to the right and you slam the javelin into the wall. You're both looking down at this person who is on the floor, and from next to you in the room, you hear of glass smashing, and another assassin gets thrown out of the window. And just like a smear on the ground.
Ooh.
Yikes.
And good riddance!
Oh, she's just so good, isn't she?
I'm like, wow.
And the one, as far as you're aware, the one remaining assassin on the floor just gets up.
Oh, is he starting his turn in the moonbeam?
Moonbeam?
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Oh, no. That's a 17.
Okay, that will save, but that's half damage.
Oh, dear.
Roll well.
5 points of damage. Total. That's 10 halved.
Before gets a chance to move anywhere, standing up and is immolated by the moonbeam. You still hear fighting next door.
All right. I haven't done anything yet. Is it
Well,
my
no,
turn?
now it's coming to your turn, Flick.
Amazing. I'm going to go ahead and stroll on into that room through the hole and see what's happening.
Sure. Okay, you open the room, and standing there is Sildar, Tharden, who is also staying in that room, and 4 other assassins.
Gosh.
Tharden and Sildar look totally fine.
Yeah.
Like there is, like you could be like, you know what? I'm just going to go down and get a cuppa because, like, these assassins are not in a good way.
No, fair enough. I just want to get in on this, right? Like, fighting with these guys sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Shillelagh. Amazing. And I'm just going to run in and hit one of them with a stick.
Make it happen.
That's a 16 to hit.
Definitely hits.
That's 6 points of damage.
Lovely.
Clarrybelle will do the same. She will run in and make a reckless attack at whichever one is closest to her.
Nice.
And miss with a 2 and a 1 on the die.
Oh dear, you want to put those ones away, I think.
Yeah, really not doing well.
Well, but that's okay because Sildar's going to go in
Yep.
and miss. And Tharden's going to go in, reckless, with a 19 on the die.
Ooh.
And is going to take out the one that you hit. Just collapses onto the ground.
Teamwork.
Flick, it's your turn. There are
my
3
goodness.
more left.
Who's closest to the window? Tharden or
Sildar.
Sildar?
Having just thrown somebody out of it.
Amazing. She can take it. I've still got it up. I'm just going to pass Moonbeam through her to get to all the guys in the middle.
Okay. What's the DC?
14.
Constitution.
Yeah.
She will pass.
Great. And then all of the guys, basically.
All of them.
I can move it 60 feet in any direction, so I'm just going to pass it through all of them.
1 pass, 2 fails.
Amazing. So I'm just going to roll once on that dice.
Yeah.
I really wish I hadn't said that. So that's a 3 to anyone who passed, to anyone who failed, and a 1 to anyone who passed. Is that halved?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, beautiful, Miriam.
All right. Let's reckless at this person again.
Sure.
Come on. I need you die. That's a 2 and a 2.
Okay.
My God.
Not particularly bothered by that. The 3 remaining assassins, one of which needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which will pass. So we'll take half of that damage.
So a 2. 5 divided by.
Yeah, okay. We'll look at each other and clearly being like, okay, we need to leave. Turning to the door, okay, there are people at the door. Turning to the window, okay, that doesn't seem like an ideal option.
Yep.
Just not really sure what to do, and then just going at it. So one's going to go at you, Clarrybelle, one's going to go at Sildar, one's going to go at Tharden.
The one at me gets advantage.
That'll hit you, will miss Sildar, and will hit Tharden. So you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Is that total? Or
That'll be
have you
2 points of piercing damage, and then 1 point, which because it's halved,
Yep.
of poison. So it'll be 3 points of damage. Now it will be Sildar and Tharden. Sildar will hit, Tharden will miss.
No.
Poor Tharden.
It's all right.
So Sildar gets her warhammer and just goes like a cartoon and just splatters somebody onto the ground.
She's just so incredible.
Oh my
I
goodness.
could watch her all day.
I would. Yeah.
Flick,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
That's me. I'm just going to hit someone. It sounds like fun.
Please hit them.
Hit. I do not. I do not hit them. That's
Okay.
fine.
You both have spent enough time with Sildar to know that you are both going to get absolutely boned for the mistakes that you're making during this.
She also missed.
One time.
Yeah. It's fine. I get very small. I'm already small, but I sort of shrink a little bit more.
If it's possible, I get angrier.
Yeah.
I wanna do so well for her.
Clarrybelle.
Reckless.
Okay.
Okay. Does a 18 hit?
At 18 definitely hits.
12 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
That one will go down.
Yes.
You've got a very, very frightened man left alone, standing in a moonbeam. Oh, he fails.
Okay, cool. 5 points damage.
Okay. The last thing you see is the fear in his eyes as he stands beautifully lit. It's like he's on a stage by this moonbeam. Collapses onto the ground.
And like the end of a play, I switch it off. Blackout.
And blackout. And we are out of initiative order.
We should probably go check on Nundro, right?
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. Oh. And you just see Toby standing in the doorway with a long, thin blade just being wiped clean.
Oh my goodness.
Toby, who are you?
I'm Toblin Stonehill.
Wow, okay. Well, does anyone know what the heck that was all about?
I think the Black Spider knows that we are close.
Is this gonna keep happening then?
I think that we must act quickly. I think we need to rest for the night. We should be fine. I will stand guard. We will talk in the morning.
Do you want to, take shifts? I'm more than happy to give you some rest as well.
I immediately know what's coming.
She steps forward and places a hand on your shoulder, Clarrybelle. You're still kind of raging.
My ancestral guardians are all just standing behind me, all looking very shamefaced, like we could have done so much better.
I think that you need your rest.
Okay. And I just very quietly and embarrassedly walk back to our room as my ancestral guardians fade away.
Yes.
Turn to Toby. I'm like,
Do you need help with the bodies, dragging them anywhere?
What is that one left in your room, perhaps? If you're happy to leave it there, we can sort it out later. Perhaps you could just have a little look-see, see if there's anything in there.
I do.
Are you wanting? You seem uncomfortable, Flick. Would you like me to remove it?
No, I was just curious.
Sorry,
I wanted
just in tavern keeping. This is
just wanted
pretty
to help.
standard.
It's fine. That I understand.
All good. Thank you. Have a lovely evening.
You too.
Okay.
I'm going to search the guy in our room.
Roll investigation.
Wow.
It's a -1 too, so that's a 3.
A 3. Okay. So looking is fairly easy, but you may not find anything secret. Mm-hmm. You search the pockets of the cloak. You find a couple of vials of poison. Mm-hmm. It's black poison. In the other pocket, 2 folded pieces of paper. Would you like to read them?
Absolutely.
The first is kind of a very detailed log of your movements over the past couple of days. That is written in a beautiful, flowing style of handwriting. Very educated person. The other one takes you a little bit longer to read because it is written by somebody who is not very bright.
Yep.
And it is the directions to the secret cave. Only the word "the" is spelt correctly.
Oh, no.
And there's a little picture of a cave, but it's just like 2 mounds.
I'm going to just fully go take that to Toby right now. I'm just going to hand it to him. I'm not even going to say anything.
Have a lovely evening.
You too.
I do not sleep.
You do not sleep?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm a bit surprisingly nervous after that.
Okay. What about you, Clarrybelle?
Clarrybelle is sleeping. But she's sleeping sort of turned towards the wall with her back to Flick.
Aww.
Curled up, like covers pulled all the way up to her nose. But she does sleep.
Okay. Before you go to sleep, you do hear through the hole in your wall a conversation very briskly between Thardan and Silda.
Oh, no.
You hear Thardan walk up to Silda and say, Silda, you know those ladies look up to you. You could have given them something.
Oh.
And you hear Silda respond, I do not bless incompetence. And you hear her exit and walk down the corridor.
Clarrybelle cries herself to sleep.
It actually just makes me kind of like her a little bit more.
Like, Clarrybelle respects it, but she also cries herself to sleep.
So you can have the long rest.
Great.
But you do not. But I'm not going to give you a point of exhaustion. The morning comes. Clarrybelle, you are awakened by Toby as he enters the room to drag the body out of the room.
Oh, was that still in here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just needed some rest after
Yeah.
what happened last night. Did we check the body?
I had a quick look, yeah.
Did you find anything?
I found a map to their secret cave.
Well, that's something.
Yeah,
we
I
can.
thought so.
I mean, I feel like Silda would appreciate it if we found a secret
Yeah.
cave with secrets.
I mean, like, I really appreciate map makers in this moment, you know? It's really helpful.
You're going to head downstairs? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You head downstairs. Thardan and Nundro are at the bar, and Silda is sitting at one of the tables. There is nobody else in here at the moment.
Clarrybelle sits at the bar with the boys.
Toby approaches. Ladies, Silda is looking to speak to you as soon as possible. Perhaps you should head over there.
As soon as he says as soon as possible, I'm moving.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Toby reaches underneath the bar and places like a full English breakfast in front of you, Clarrybelle.
Yeah. She downs it like a shot.
What? Wait, the full English
I
breakfast?
thought you meant tea, not milk.
No.
She just unhinges her jaw
I thought he meant a cup of tea.
like a snake. Swallows it whole. That's our first animatic.
In the scenario that it's food.
Yep.
Like a sausage, like 2 sausages, egg, black pudding,
Right.
bacon, mushroom, tomato,
Yeah.
toast.
Yeah. Right.
Like a vacuum cleaner.
Holy moly.
In that case,
How is that the funniest thing to happen on this podcast?
Clarrybelle takes the breakfast over to where Silda is and just nods at Toby.
You sit in front of Silda, and she is silent for a moment, and then looks up at you. Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Thank you for coming to speak to me so quickly. As I'm sure you understand, last night was problematic from our point of view. Over the past 2 weeks, we have been spending some time, Nandro specifically, attempting to translate the documents that we have collected. We are getting very close, hopefully, to being able to find some kind of information. Unfortunately, Nandro does not have Gundren's expertise, but we are doing what we can. The Black Spider is wanting this information. Access to secrets, perhaps. One of those, I believe, that you uncovered last night, Flick.
Oh, the secret cave?
Correct. Our understanding is at this time, the Black Spider does not know how to get into the secret cave, but was hoping that we had found that information. She takes a really deep breath, and there's kind of like a weird, awkward smile,
And Flick's smiling encouragingly, like, yes.
Because I believe in you so much, I am looking to send you to this secret cave to do some reconnaissance and to see what the current state is there.
Flick's holding back tears.
You both see Tharden at the bar looking across at you, like nodding to Silda encouragingly.
Amazing.
Yes. If the cave is open and the entrance is unblocked, I highly suggest you do not enter. I do not wish to see you dead.
She's really holding back, like, how emotional she gets at that sentence. She's like,
Primarily, this is about reconnaissance. If you happen to see anybody there and the cave is still closed, if you were to remove a few of the Black Spider's agents, I would not be upset. Looking over at Tharden, like past you. Please do keep safe, though.
just imagining him holding up cue cards.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Clarrybelle puts down her knife and fork.
We are so sorry that we let you down, Sildar, and we promise that we will never do it again, because you become such an inspiration to us, and we don't want to see you disappointed.
She turns to you, Clarrybelle.
We all make mistakes, young Clarrybelle.
You saw me miss an attack at one time. It happens to the best of us. And my understanding is that you readily dispatched 2 people from your room. Quite an impressive feat.
2 people from ours and 1 from yours, if I can count correctly.
It is true, and I am thrilled to have you on board.
Well, we'll go ahead and, pack up and go then this morning, I guess.
That would be excellent. Please do return as soon as possible.
Of course.
Absolutely.
And stay safe. This last one seeming a little bit more genuine than it has in the past.
I don't want to push her.
I'm setting up
This
the
is
living.
like the most delicate situation. I walk out of as quickly as possible.
Not a problem. You exit the inn.
Yes, we do.
Beautiful.
We out the inn.
You're out the inn and you head into the bustling streets of Fandalen.
Yes.
What would you like to do? Where are you going?
How far away is this place?
It looks to be a couple of days' travel.
Okay.
Can we
the
maybe get some mounts? Do we have money?
Yes, whatever's on your carriage sheet.
Oh, it's 25 gold.
Yeah, I
that
have
could be
10
enough
gold.
amounts.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. How much is hiring some mounts?
Would you like to go find out?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
ponies or something, because
Okay.
we are very small people.
Yeah. Little mountain ponies.
Little mountain ponies.
You go to Barthen's Provisions and you head inside. Who is leading this?
We have exactly the same
Yeah, we
charisma
do.
modifier.
That's fine. I'll head this.
Hi. We would like to hire some mounts for a few days, if that is possible.
Of course. What kind of mounts are you looking for?
Anything really. We're not looking for anything particularly special. Just, flat ground.
Fabulous.
They'll need to be sturdy, because I am a hardy gal.
Of course, only the best here at Barton's Provisions. Fantastic. So how much money are you looking to spend tonight? 300 gold pieces?
Oh, yeah.
Something lovely for the little ladies.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're looking more at 10.
10 gold. So with 10 gold pieces each.
Total.
So 5 gold pieces each.
Yeah. We only need them for a week. Total, maybe.
I see. So higher
Yeah.
of 10 gold pieces each. No, 5 gold pieces each.
5 gold pieces each. That's the one.
I see. Do you have perhaps any collateral that you could pass up?
Yeah, we've got an orb.
That came out of my mouth so quickly.
I see. Tell me about this orb, young lady.
Wow. We found it in a cave of an ancient wizard who used it to conjure blue fire. Now, we haven't unlocked its secrets yet. However, we do believe it could be very lucrative.
Roll a persuasion check.
So good. Wait, what was that? A 5 on the dice?
Yes, it was.
6.
He rolled a 2 on the dice. Fascinating. You see, I'm sure you've seen all these people out here in Fandalen. We get some really, really, really wacky people. People who don't have the experience that I've misunderstood clearly.
No, absolutely. We have references.
Oh, of course. The reference. Who are your references?
Oh, well, we've got...
Who's that first guy we met? Who's that captain of the guard?
Oh
dude?
my gosh. Hang on, I've got it written down.
Dominic someone?
Dominic Drumlow.
Yeah.
Red Knife Dominic
That's it.
Drumwillow.
We have personally known Red Knife Dominic Drumwillow. We know Sildar Hallwinter.
As you say, Sildar Hallwinter, his mouth drops. Oh, yes, well, of course. Well, no problem at all. Your 5 gold pieces will be fine.
Excellent. We each hand over.
He takes the 5 gold pieces and the orb.
Here you go.
He takes the orb. He takes you out to the stables, and you can notice, Flick, that there are a whole bunch of different tiers of creature here. Mm-hmm. And you're like, okay, here we go. I can see, here are the ponies, here are the ones that are older, and he walks straight past them and takes you to the best ponies at the other end.
Oh my God.
These will take you where you need to go quite briskly.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank Sildar Hallwinter.
Do they have names?
Do they have names? Of course they have names. This one here, she has an affinity to you, young lady, and points at Clarrybelle. Her name is Peach Blossom.
Peach Blossom.
And hands over the reins.
I immediately just start rubbing Peach Blossom's nose and just, completely enamored with this little pony.
And this one over here, come. And he takes you, Flick, to a slightly larger male horse, Wendell. Now, Wendell is one of our finest horses.
Amazing.
Beautiful. You hop onto your horses and you begin to travel?
Yeah, let's do it.
May as well.
Fabulous. You travel southward towards the entrance to the secret cave. As you ride along, you kind of go in and out of kind of outcroppings of trees. It's pretty much plains heading forward. You travel for most of the first day. You're leaving quite early. But when it hits about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you hear a scream from ahead of you.
We should help, right?
We should. Peach Blossom, let's do this.
I was waiting for Giddy up.
Click my heels.
Okay. And you head over. You're moving into an kind of an outcropping of trees that's quite dense. And as soon as you enter this outcropping of trees, you can see ahead of you a tall, thin elven woman, reasonably well armored, holding a long blade in her hand. And in front of her is a green dragon.
Just a dragon.
How large?
There's an end to that sentence, right? Like it doesn't end at dragon, right?
How large is the green dragon?
Yeah.
The green dragon is, what is Clarrybelle's experience with dragons?
I mean, none. I'm just more talking about, like, would we consider it a medium, large, huge, colossal
It would be
creature?
a large creature. Okay, so it's larger than your horse.
Yeah.
Are we sure about this?
Maybe we should just hang back and
Ma'am, are you in trouble?
Oh, God.
Back, foul demon! And she kind of manifests some magic and shoots it at the dragon. The dragon breathes fire across her, and she's kind of scorched, and she's lost some of the back of her beautiful long blonde hair.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna ride in and help. Well, no, I'm not gonna ride in and help. I'm gonna get off my horse.
I think I'm gonna dismount.
Okay, you're going to dismount?
Yeah.
Can everybody roll initiative?
Oh gosh, this is such a bad idea.
Ooh,
19.
14.
Nice. Okay, the dragon is going to slash out at this lady twice and hit her both times. She falls back. She is alive, but she has fallen onto the ground.
Okay.
Clarrybelle, it's your turn.
Great. I will run right in front of the dragon and interpose myself between it and the lady on the ground. I will rage as a bonus action, and I will reckless attack this dragon.
Lovely, do so.
With a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Lovely. Your maul smashes into its chest. This woman, prone on the floor. Thank you, friends. And she's going to pull out a dagger and throw a dagger at the dragon and miss.
Oh, dear.
Cling! Off the armor. Gods, I would have fallen if you had not come. Flick, it's your turn.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast as my action Enhance Ability on Clarrybelle.
Oh.
And I'm going to go for Bear's Endurance, so you get 2d6 temporary hit points and advantage on Constitution checks.
Great.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Starry Form. little motes of constellations appearing on me, and I'm
Lovely.
going to activate my dragon form.
Spicy.
Spicy. Which doesn't do a lot. I just look like, a constellation of a wise dragon, and then helps me with concentration on spells.
Lovely. Excellent.
I just rolled a 6 and a 5, so that's 11 temp hit points. Thank
Nice.
you.
The dragon pauses for a moment, confused by the now dragon starry form that's in front of it. And is going to kind of reposition itself and breathe out fire upon Clarrybelle and the woman on the floor, but not the dragon form.
Goodo. Love that.
Can you make dexterity saving throws?
Yes. A 17.
Okay, that'll pass. So you take 3 points of fire damage,
Yep.
as does the lady. Clarrybelle, it's your turn.
All right. I will just continue to reckless attack. Yeah, with a 22 to hit.
Definitely
Higher
hits.
than last time. And 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. This woman is going to kind of stand up, coalesce some energy within herself, and put 3 small beams of light at the creature. Oh.
Ooh.
And roll quite well.
Spicy.
Yes, very spicy.
It's the word of the day.
These 3 beams of light land on the dragon. Flick, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move around a little bit more just so I'm flanking and, if it decides to breathe again, definitely not in that line of fire.
Lovely.
And I'm going to cast guidance on the elven woman.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to do that because it's concentration. Don't at me. I don't do that. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on this
Lovely.
dragon. Let's do that instead. Well, no, I'm not. Never mind.
Not a problem.
I've transferred my 2s to Jess. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
All good. The dragon, having received a lot of damage from you,
Yes.
Clarrybelle, is going to lash out
Brilliant.
at you twice.
It has advantage on both of these attacks.
Oh, yeah.
I reckless.
That is a 17 to hit
Just
you.
hits me.
And a 17 to hit you.
Both hit.
You take 14 points of slashing damage. Your raging is going to be half to 7.
Great.
Nice.
Points of slashing damage.
Doesn't even make it through the temp HP.
It is going to, as a bonus action, flap its wings at you. Can everybody make dexterity saving throws?
Yes.
Fail.
14.
Fail.
Damn.
20 unnatural.
Pass. Okay. Everybody except this dragon's starry form is blown back and is now prone.
Okay, great.
Ooh. The wind pushes you back. Clarrybelle, it's your turn.
All right. Get back up, run at him, hit again. Again, 1 higher than last time with a 23.
Definitely hits.
If we keep going up through the numbers like this, I'm going to crit in 2 rounds.
Yep.
Ooh, that's 16 points of bludgeoning damage, baby.
Okay, you pull your maul behind and smash it into the big chest piece, and you notice kind of some cracking into the scales. The woman, blown back again, is going to kind of stand up and is moving herself back. Noticing that you guys have kind of got this a little bit, she's going to move away. Flick, it's your turn.
I am going to try that guiding bolt again because I think that'll be helpful.
I think so.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. 23.
Definitely hits.
Oh my god, that does a lot.
46.
Oh my god, I forgot how powerful this spell is.
It's broken.
That's 14 points of radiant damage. And the next attack roll has advantage.
Okay, the dragon, having just been blasted with this light and now glowing,
Begins to flap its wings and rise up, which means that you actually probably both would get an attack of opportunity
Nice.
as it attempts to move out of range.
I doubt a 12 is going to hit it.
No, a 12 does not hit.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, it flies up and is now out of your reach and will attempt to fly away. So you would have one more chance to do a ranged attack. Clarrybelle.
All right. I will recklessly throw a javelin at it. Oh, no, wait. I think reckless is only melee attacks. Yeah, it is. So I just throw a javelin at it. Ooh, but that will hit with a 22.
absolutely
Great. 10 points of piercing damage
fabulous.
from my javelin. I'd like to strike it square in the B hand if I can.
Okay. It flaps its wings. I'm actually flapping, just for those on podcast land, and turns to fly away, bearing its big butthole. And unfortunately, you do not land square in, but just on the edge.
Yeah.
So close.
The woman stands, but kind of seems at a loss what to do at this time.
That's fine. How far away is it from me?
I would say it is probably around 50, 60 feet.
I don't do anything. I have nothing. This is fine.
And it begins to fly away off to the mountains.
I'm not going to get that javelin back.
That's all right. We can get you another javelin.
I really didn't think that through.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Perhaps you would not yet want that javelin back, where it has now been.
Oh, I mean, I think that would be kind of a cool trophy. Like, if the javelin had failed the dragon right in the butt. I mean, I would never even watch that. I would just, like, mount that on my wall.
It'd be a butt javelin.
Be so cool.
She stares at you for like 5 seconds.
I'm Clarrybelle Troll Bleeder.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, yes, that would be delightful, wouldn't it? Hello, Callie.
It's nice to meet you, Callie.
Callie Willowboot. Thank you so much for saving me there.
And how does a fine lady like you end up confronting a dragon all on her lonesome?
Well, I'm traveling down the Tribor Trail, heading towards Neverwinter Wood. It's I'm not usually one to come across dragons in this area, normally bears and things, and I'm more versed at discussing things with those people.
Is she a druid?
She does appear druidic,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Hi.
Still in my starry form. I'm like, hi.
Hello. Quite magnificent. What's going on here? You were once not this, and now you are this.
Right, yeah. I sort of like drop that slowly and like
Delightful.
return.
Delightful.
She's real good at transforming into
I can
things.
see-
It's
oh,
so
yeah.
impressive.
Me too.
Oh, are you?
I am, yes. I would show you, but I'd like to, it takes a
Yeah.
lot of my chutzpah for the day.
I like that term. That's good.
I thought you would, yes.
Yeah, cool. So, are you good to make your way?
I think I should be. And she's kind of staring at you, Flick. So you practice the druidic arts, is that so?
Yeah, that's me.
Fabulous.
She's the finest druid I ever did see.
Delightful. She approaches you just slightly closer. Have you heard of the Emerald Enclave?
No.
Oh, I've heard of the Emerald Enclave. Are you with them?
Yes.
I was going to petition you guys about goblin rights.
Goblin rights? Oh. Well, I suppose.
I got a leaflet. Can I give it to you?
Of course, yes.
Oh, if you're heading to Neverwinter Wood, that'll be for the big meeting of all of you in the woods. That's
For
where I was going to
reference-
try and petition you.
For reference, we're both staring with surprise.
Yes. In character, out of character, we both know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, quite. How? Are you a member of the Emerald Enclave?
Oh, no, I just think I maybe ran into someone who was or knew about you. I've been petitioning a lot of people about goblin rights, and they pointed me towards y'all. They said that if I managed to find the meeting in the Neverwinter Wood, that maybe you would hear me out.
Yes. Perhaps we would. Well, I'll take this information to them. We are meeting on some other grounds and some other information, but if I will talk to some friends. Here. And she kind of hands you 2 little, they're pretty much patches.
Yep.
Of an elk in profile. These are symbols of the Emerald Enclave. You really do seem like you are on the right path and moving towards this kind of goal. We seem to be united in that way. Perhaps, you'd like to consider membership.
Yeah, sure. We can, figure that out.
Obviously, I'm not signing you up here.
No.
This is something that,
I mean, they have an elk on their symbol, and as we both know, elks are the mightiest and wisest creatures that live on
is
this
true.
here land.
Yep.
well, I should be on my way. Neverwinter Wood is quite a distance, but thank you for your assistance and travel safe.
Safe travels, yeah.
And she turns into a wolf and begins to sprint away.
So majestic.
We should find our horses.
We should. I thought you'd be more excited to find another druid folk.
Oh, I mean, I grew up with druid folk. It's not like I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. I love, people who can turn into animals. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so you're planning on going to this Emerald Enclave thing already?
Well, look, I made a promise to Icky and the goblins that I would petition for them and that I would help them with their cause.
Yeah,
so
of
I think if we can, I would love to be able to stand in front of the Emerald Enclave and see if they'll do anything about it. But we also need to prove ourselves to Sildar. And
of course.
I think we should be doing that first and foremost.
Absolutely.
Because I cannot stand her being disappointed in me.
It's okay. I think her being disappointed in you is a sign of respect that she cares about how you're doing, you know?
I hadn't thought of it that way.
If she was uninterested, I think that would be worse,
You're just so wise.
Thank you.
You're just so wise and so beautiful.
Oh, I didn't tell her my name. Oh, well.
And we find our horses.
You collect your horses. Wendell has not moved from the spot that you left him in. Peach Blossom has kind of moved a little bit further away from the natural threat that is the dragon.
Yeah.
But you managed to find the boat successfully.
I
Chewing
feed
on some
Peach
grass.
Blossom an apple from my rations.
Delightful. You take a rest for the evening, so you can both
Amazing.
full rest. And you continue on your travel to the location of the cave. How would you like to approach the cave? What is your vision for this?
I think we tether the horses somewhere sheltered.
Okay, you tie them up, then you begin to head towards the cave.
We sneak.
I would love to be
towards the
stealthy.
cave.
That was a
Lovely
Yeah,
roll.
wouldn't that be nice? Yep. That's what
That is the 8th one of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, for a total of 4.
That's 11 for me.
Okay.
Which is maybe the best I've rolled on stealth.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You travel closer towards it, and you see there is an area, a flat area of the mountain. What you are looking for is the secret cave. That's what's been described to you.
Yep.
It is not a cave entrance. It is not a hole into the mountain that has been covered up with a door or anything. It is just a suspiciously flat, arched section. The only way that you know that this is probably the right place is because there are 4 people standing around it. One of them currently has their weapon out.
Yeah.
Not in a way like, oh, I'm ready to attack, but is on the ready for
Yes.
anything that is there.
Are they wearing similar robes to the assassins that tried to kill us?
They are not.
Okay.
However, Flick,
Oh, hello.
having done a bit of investigating, you do notice that the armor that they are wearing matches. So these guys aren't wearing robes, they're not hiding their appearance, but you do see they're wearing the same armor, and there's a little insignia that you can see even from this distance of a black spider
Yeah.
on the chest.
All right. Well, I'm going to guess. Maybe there's some kind of illusion spell up there.
If we can get close to it, I am very good at figuring out, like, if a stone has been crafted a particular way or if there maybe is something more to it.
Yeah, and I can deal with the magic side of things. We should take out these guys, though, right?
Definitely.
How should we do that smartly?
Can we sneak up on them?
We could sneak
I'm
up
very
on them.
bad at that.
Ooh, I can also set some magical traps, and we can maybe set some non-magical traps and then lead them toward us, and then they just get trapped.
We could certainly give it a go. Again, I'm better at hitting things, but I will follow your lead on this because you are so smart.
You're smart. Don't put yourself down. You're one of the kindest people I've ever met. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. What kind of traps do you want to set up?
All right, so I'm going to use my cool Spinewalker staff, and I have snare once per day,
Oh, yeah.
which this is one of the only scenarios that this will be helpful in. So I get a piece of rope, and I use it to create a 5-foot radius.
Nice.
And when I finish, the rope disappears, and the circle becomes a magical trap.
Okay, cool. What else would you like to do? Are you going to set up your own?
Yeah. Do you know how to tie ropes?
I can give it a go.
I mean, yeah.
How hard can it be?
Right.
It's tying a rope.
And I probably did rope stuff. I lived in a forest.
Yeah.
We would have had to do ropes.
We could tie ropes. How wrong could this go?
Can you both roll survival?
17.
Nice.
22.
Fabulous.
We can make traps.
Yeah, you always feel positive as a rule, and so you feel pretty positive about the outcome of your trap making.
Yep. We have a couple of physical traps, and we've got one magical trap.
Yeah.
And
Okay, how are we going to get them over here?
Do you have any spells that'll make a really loud noise?
you know, I think yelling's probably the way to go. Or I can turn into an animal, lure them. No, I think yelling. Yelling's great. Yeah, let's do it. Should we both yell?
All right.
Okay, 1,
2,
3.
3.
And we yell.
What do you yell?
Should we like insult them or like just scream? Like, get out here, you silly black insects. And they can be like, no, we're arachnids, you know?
Sure, let's do it.
We insult their arachnidity.
Okay. The guy with his sword out calls over the guy next to him and they begin to head towards you. There are two who stay by the thing.
Yep.
They're playing cards. They're not
That's
interested.
fine.
Who goes there?
Better people than you.
Yeah, we're totally more skilled and talented, and we are gonna just.
Yeah, come over here and let us show ya.
No one's more skilled and talented than we are.
And they begin to trudge really aggressively.
These are 4 people with under 10 intelligence that's insulting each other here.
Yeah.
We are not witty.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
17 is going to pass.
Oh, it will, in fact, pass. So, yeah, I think that one just goes off.
The rope shoots out. No effect.
What about our physical traps?
Natural 20.
God.
Just like doesn't activate it. Steps
Okay.
straight over it.
That's good. It's still there. If anyone else comes.
The guy behind it
Well,
activates it but manages to dodge it. So there's one left.
okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Skilled, eh?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here?
We hate spiders.
And we're here to find the secret of that cave before you.
Yeah.
And I swing my maul.
Swing, bada.
I'm going to allow you to swing them all, but let's roll initiative after that as well.
No. I'm more than happy to roll initiative now.
Sure. Why not play by the rules?
That's a 14 initiative.
Nice. 12 for me.
The spider guy directly in front of you rolls to hit you,
Yep.
Clarrybelle, with a 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
You take 4 points of slashing damage. It is now your turn.
All right. I would like to rage.
Of course.
What the heck? I'll recklessly swing at this boy.
I doubt 11 hits.
11 does miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Flick, you're up.
All right. I'm really annoyed that none of the traps got triggered just then. So I'm going to cast Entangle, which
Great.
is a 20-foot square. So I think it'll get both of them. So I need a strength saving throw.
They both fail.
Amazing. So they're both restrained by entangling plants.
Nice.
Can I say grr?
Cleland! Cleland, they've got us!
And
Cleveland?
Get over here, Cleveland.
and in the
You're
distance,
evil minions, and one of your names is Cleveland?
Evil minions.
I don't know what you think you're doing here. And you can see Cleland drop the cards and begin to stand up, as well as Cleland's companion.
Excellent.
And they can do it on their turn to break free.
Yes.
Nope. Great. So Cleland is going to begin to run towards you and is going to get caught up in the last remaining trap.
Excellent. Suck it, Cleveland.
Cleland's companion is going to come towards you but not get close enough.
Because that is now difficult terrain as well, that entangle spell area.
Oh, okay. So that first black spider guy is going to try and break free again and fail. Clarrybelle, it's your turn. They're now both restrained.
So I get advantage without reckless?
Yes.
Great. Then I will roll to hit. Oh, dirty 20.
Nice.
There we go. And that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Spicy.
And if he breaks free, he is currently being harried by my ancestral guardians as well.
Fabulous. You chop up some of the vines as you go through. Flick, it's your turn.
All right, that's going to be... I'm going to do another guiding bolt.
Nice. On the same one that was attacked, this main leader guy.
Nah.
The other guy.
I'm going to go with Cleland's companion, the one who's at the back. Yeah.
We're trying to push through.
Oh, yeah, they'll probably do it.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely will do it.
Yeah.
Ooh. 17 points of damage.
Oy, oy,
So
oy.
nice.
An advantage.
An advantage to hit. Cleland's companion is not thrilled. Nope, not going to break free of the restraint. That guy is hanging upside down and is going to go with the dagger and cut himself loose
Great.
and take 1 point of fall damage.
Nice.
And then is going to stand up using half its movement and then move and get caught up in the entanglement difficult terrain.
I'm coming to get you!
Yeah, bet you are.
That person is going to pull out a short bow, the last one, Cleland's companion, and attempt to hit you with a 19.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Fabulous. So you are going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
I need to make a concentration check because entangles
Correct.
concentration. playing by the rules over here.
How about that?
Okay,
Nice.
I'm good.
Fabulous. Okay. This first guy is going to try and break free and manage to break free of the entangle and move towards
Is this
you.
the guy I've been hitting?
The main guy, yes.
Yeah.
And is going to attack
It's his
you.
action to break free.
Oh, he's not going to attack you.
Nice.
How dare you? We've been here for 3 weeks, and you speak to us in this fashion!
It shows.
Clarrybelle, it's your turn.
This guy's right in my space now.
He is right up in your grill. I mean,
Cool.
he's pretty much in your grill anyway.
All right, great. Then I will recklessly attack him. 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
So this is the guy who's talking to you.
Yes.
You speak to us in this fashion!
Oh! And collapses down onto the ground.
Excellent.
Fabulous. So, Flick, there is now 1 entangled in front of you and 2 stuck at the back. And one of them is glowing
Yes.
because of your guarding bolt.
I'm going to step forward a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. So each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So I think that would be fine. You would be able to hit them all because they've all moved into the entanglement. Let's do it.
Do that. So can I have a Constitution saving throw from them?
Fail, fail, succeed.
All right. So the 2 failures are pushed 10 feet away.
Oh, blast!
Oh, right.
Those who failed take 2 points of damage. Those who succeeded take 1.
Fabulous. The one that is stuck is still stuck.
Get them off me!
And the 2 in the back kind of move forwards and they have now reached the front. Oh, no, only one of them will do that because the other one is shooting with his short bow.
Yeah.
So you will get an attack onto you, Flick, which will miss. And there'll be an attack onto you, Clarrybelle, which will be a natural 20.
I can take it.
So you will take 12 points of piercing damage from that short bow attack.
Half to
Half to 6.
6. Great.
Beautiful, Clarrybelle, it's your turn.
How long does the glowing from guiding bolt last?
Before the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool. Then I will just go for the guy that's entangled still.
Fabulous.
Yeah, with a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
and 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Lovely. So there's now 1 entangled, 1 in your grill, and 1 short bow guy. Flick, your turn.
Is the guy in my grill or in...
Your grill, yes.
All right. In that case...
No.
Yeah. I'm checking it wasn't concentration. Yes. So I shillelagh. And, going to go ahead and get him. 16.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah.
8 points damage. Shakira.
Shakira. Excellent. The entangled one is going to try and break free. And will not break free.
Buddy.
Stop! Please!
The spell's going to run out before he...
Getting very distressed by that. The guy that's right in front of you, Flick, is going to go again, but is going to miss. Ooh, wait, with a 15?
Oh, no, that'll hit.
That'll hit. Beautiful. So you
That is
take
my AC.
4 points of piercing damage with this little pokey. The guy at the back is going to try and shoot at you, which is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
So you take 6 points, half to 3 points
Great.
of piercing damage.
Take that, you short lady!
Barely felt it. Mere scratch.
Clarrybelle, it's your turn.
1 in front of Flick, 1 entangled, 1 with a short bow.
I turn to the one in front of Flick and I say, it is impolite to hit a lady.
And I recklessly attack. 17.
17 hits.
Oh, that's juicy. That's 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Just balls. Dead.
And I turn to the one with the short bow.
Are we really going to keep doing this?
They both. Well, no, not the guy that's entangled because he can't drop anything.
Yep.
But the guy with the short bow drops what he's holding and puts his hands up. What is it that you need from us?
Well, we would sure love a way to get into that secret cave.
We don't know how to get into that secret cave. That's why we're here.
Oh, well, then I guess we don't need anything from you. You're just useless.
Well, then that's,
You can run away and never come back.
You know, I like that idea. You
promise?
Move off.
Does he promise?
He's already running.
Okay, excellent.
Before you have the chance
I'm
to.
fine with that.
There's still a guy that's entangled, right?
Yeah. For another 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. And he's just
I
still
feel
stuck.
so bad for him.
I'm going to walk up to the entangled guy.
This black spider, what can you tell us?
And I just point my maul under his nose.
Can you make an intimidation check?
It may not be very good, but I can.
Well,
7.
Well, the Black Spider is currently working out of Cragmore Keep near Neverwinter Wood to the north. And we're here to guard the cave while the prisoner tries to translate documents and find documents that will allow us to unlock it.
And by prisoner, do you mean Gundren Rockseeker?
I don't know his name. He is a dwarf, so Rockseeker does sound appropriate.
That's fair.
And he breaks free of the entanglement as it passes.
Perfect.
I'm still holding my maul up at him.
I wouldn't be running anywhere just yet if I were you.
Oh, I had no intentions of doing so.
I think he's just as useless as the other one.
Yeah. I mean, we got like a location and stuff. How long have you been here? You said 3 weeks?
Yes, we've been shifting shifts.
And when's the next shift due?
Not for another 10 day.
Oh, excellent. Well, I think it's time that you finish your shift.
And I look at Clarrybelle. That could, like,
That could mean
be
anything, and
either
Clarrybelle's
way.
going to take it to mean swing. Clarrybelle's like,
Brutal.
okay.
I'm like,
whack.
either way it's going to be cool. So, like, yeah, sure.
Now, my rage is definitely gone because there was a full round there where I didn't attack or take damage, so it's just a
We're
flat
both
roll.
good aligned. This is fine.
But that's a 18 to hit.
That does hit.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. On the ground.
Oh my goodness.
You man, his shift was over, like his
like-
life was over, like we were going a bit dark for that particular bit.
I mean, I was sort of imagining like allowing him to run away like the other guy, but like that works.
Okay, so next time I will know that means let them run away.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
It's
going to
all
make
right.
a note of that.
I'd say it would send a message, except that there's no one here to see it, but that's fine. 10 days is really good.
Let's go check out this
Yeah, let's do it.
this archway in the rock.
All right.
I'll investigate the stonework.
Roll investigation.
Could have been worse. 13.
Clarrybelle, you find very, very careful carvings in the rock that are almost impossible to see from a distance, and when you're very up close, you can almost just feel them. This door has been built in to the rock, but so well that it's essentially not there.
Yeah.
There is no way that you can discern to open it up.
All right.
It is completely blocked. You assume magically.
All right.
Well, there's definitely a door. Very, very well carved, but I can't open it. I think it needs magics.
All right.
Can I take out a piece of paper and, like,
Of course.
do some rubbings of the stuff to take back?
Yep. You do some rubbing.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we got asked to come here for, right?
And we've got a whole 10 days. It did not take us nearly that long to get
No,
here.
that's really good.
So-
we should search the guys.
We should.
We
That's
search
a good.
The 2 dead people.
Beautiful.
That's 3 dead people.
3 dead people.
You search the 3 dead people. You find a total of 5 gold pieces on them. Daggers. 1 piece per person. So 3 of the black poison that you have already, Flick. And then also lists of the shift changes. So you know that in another 10 day they're due to come.
Yeah.
And with the information that you've collected from the door and directions to Cragmore Keep to the north,
Yeah.
that's where we're going to end the session.
Yay!
Fabulous.
You've been listening to Best Left Forgotten. You can find and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Best Left Podcast and on our Best Left Forgotten Facebook page where we post updates, info, and additional content. Music by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0. Song list can be found in the episode description. Cover art by Cattywampus, who can be found on Fiverr. Thanks to Jess Wolfendahl, our editor, Miriam Feats, our social media manager, and Nathan Quadrio, our GM and producer. If you enjoyed our podcast today, please leave a review and tell your friends.